Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got some done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May, maybe, right before renewing the lease for this property.
Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up in their names, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good. I had to step back, knowing that it's...
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about the benefits of the rent by the room strategy. I've been utilizing the rent by the room strategy. I've been utilizing it for a long time. Well, I wouldn't say a long time. It's only been about 3 years. And this was not something that I was always interested in. It was actually something that I rejected, something that I did not want to do, and something that I'm not really focused on even right now. Right? I have rooms available in the home, and I have not posted I have not posted the property for rent. I have not posted the rooms for rent. And it's because I was never really a fan of it. And I'm a lot more comfortable now with my life. So I don't necessarily look for roommates. But it's because of roommates that I was able to get into the financial position that I'm in now, where I was able to save all of my income because I'm not paying a mortgage. And of course, when I was renting, I was also saving. So imagine now when you have a mortgage and you don't even have to put money into that mortgage, like you're essentially living for free. And then of course I have other passive income streams. So to get those passive income streams though, the rent from those rooms absolutely helped. And so yeah, it was absolutely worth it to have roommates. Still is. I still do have some roommates, but again, I do have rooms vacant, and I call that my guest room for the most part because again, I'm not actively looking. But maybe I will eventually just be bored one day and post a room, get me an extra $750 to $800 a month. And yes, that is what a room is going for in my neighborhood, $750 to $800 a month. I know people paying that in New York, believe it or not. So I think I'm doing pretty good. And so if you have children, obviously this is not something that you want to do. You don't want to put your children in harm's way, in danger of anything whatsoever. And so I suggest this for single people. I suggest this for people who are, whether male or female, able to handle themselves and able to conduct themselves in a professional manner. You have to also understand who you're inviting into your home, how they're coming into your home. I've had so many, I don't want to do a story time or anything, but I've had so many people offer me cash in hand, and I've always said no. You have to do a background check. You have to pass all these requirements. And I'm okay with somebody telling me, hey, my credit is bad. I've had issues in the past, and I'm trying to get back on my feet. But it was like 2-3 years ago. I'm absolutely okay with that. You were upfront with me. You were honest with me. You didn't lie to me. And listen, you're working, you're paying. We're good. But for somebody to tell me they don't have a job, they're looking, no, I don't do that. Or the best dressed person with the nice fancy car. I had a tenant that was amazingly dressed, nice fancy car. Come to find out, car was a rental for the day. Clothes were a rental for the day. Like professional scam artists. And it's not like they were truly trying to scam me, but like they did pay on time, but they had a lot of problems. They were leaving the door open every single day, forgetful, washing other people's clothes in the home, using my utility water to wash other people's clothes. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Using drunk homeless people to be like physical laborers for them. So every time they needed to bring something into the home or carry something into the home, it would be smelling like complete alcohol because of the people that they were bringing in and out of the home. And one time, one of those people actually went into my fridge. I was like, yo, what is going on here? And so I'm not trying to scare nobody off, but I like to keep it 100 with people because I know that people don't talk about these type of stories. People don't talk about these type of interactions. And yes, I've also had the man recently divorced or the woman recently divorced, and they're looking for a place. Now the woman didn't get a spot in my place because one, I am a man and I don't want that type of situation for real, for real. I almost went through with that situation a few times, but I don't need the headache in my life. I don't need it. Don't want it. As you can see, I have a room empty right now. A lot of the people that look for rooms these days are really females, which is good. Like, save your money. You should not be overspending. And I'm glad that there are women out here that know to not overspend. They're looking for rooms. They're trying to get ahead in life. They're trying to situate themselves. That's very, very good. But I personally, even though I have been burned by a few guys, only 2 guys, most guys are actually really on top of it. Yeah. No. No. So the first woman, although getting divorced, bad credit, open and honest about that, she looked super frantic. I didn't like that. And then she also had a cat. I don't have a pet. I'm not about to allow a pet into the home, carpet and all. No, we're not doing that. And I didn't want to have to overcharge for carpet cleanings, things like that. It was just too much, especially with this person not being in that right financial state. And then for the guy who was married, actually did get to move in because he was single, didn't have any pets. I do allow visitation, but the child only came once. And he paid first month's rent, decided he wasn't going to pay anything. He wanted the military to pay his way through for the rest. Didn't want to pay. I'm not even going to get into his personal situation, but he didn't want to pay for anything. He didn't want to pay for life, okay? And so that was a big problem with me, and he was in and out of there real quick, okay? So with that being said, I don't deal with that anymore. I've never dealt with cash in hand. I'm pretty sure that those guys are pretty on top of it, and they would get it done. But no, that's not for me. I want somebody who's able to pay me through the form of payment that I would accept, and I go from there. So is the roommate situation good? Absolutely can be. Now you want to be able to protect yourself at all times, but obviously that's what the background check is for. That's what everything else is for. If you don't feel comfortable doing it yourself, have a friend with you, have a family member with you. Ensure that you are doing things right if you have your own home. Now, if you don't have your own home, even better, because now you're able to live with somebody else. You're able to vet them. You're able to see, is this what I want to do? How long have you lived here? How long do you want to continue to live here? All those things, all those questions you can continue to ask. So if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know I post every single day. Well, I'm starting to post more frequently, and I post on YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify for podcasters, so I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.